Gua Sha. I've been seeing this everywhere. The claims are if you use it, your skin will become firmer and you will look younger. Some are even calling it the needle-free Botox. But how much do we actually know about it? And should we be looking beyond TikTok to figure it out? Let's make it make sense.
Hi, we're in Dalston today and I'm going to go meet Katie. She is the owner, founder of Relax, and she's going to take a little newbie like me who knows nothing about skincare and she's going to teach me about Gua Sha. Let's go.
So Gua Sha is using a tool called a Gua Sha. It's used as a facial massage tool on the neck, on the face. It helps with microcirculation, lymphatic drainage.
What's microcirculation?
Microcirculation is just bringing the blood and therefore the oxygen up to our skin. So oxygen is like our life force, it feeds our cells. So it helps with cellular regeneration, that can help with wound healing, collagen production, which is linked to, skin health, skin elasticity, helping smooth out those fine lines.
How long have you been doing Gua Sha treatment?
So I've been doing Gua Sha since, I would say, probably 2016. I think that's when I took my first training in it. Historically, Gua Sha was used on the body. It still is today in traditional Chinese medicine. And Gua Sha means to scrape, and the Sha is the broken blood vessels, like that comes up to the skin
Oh,
circuit.
you can actually see it's gone red.
Definitely, please open your Gua Sha. So we have two types here. Yours is made from Bian stone. We say that this tool is better for rejuvenating the skin, anti-aging, fine lines. I have the white jade tool. So white jade is known for its calming properties. So we say this is great for like inflamed skin. If anyone's suffering with acne, rosacea, or just anxiety and they want to have a more calming practice.
Happiness.
You've got to work with a massage medium, so we're going to use this light oil. 2 pumps applied to the neck and face.
Okay.
When we work with the tool, we're always going to work with it as flat as possible to the skin, no matter which way it's held, so you're keeping it flat, 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 as opposed to working with this hard edge. You can see you're using a lot more surface area of the tool, and it's just a lot kinder to skin. Never work over any areas that have cuts, bruises, abrasions. No part of this treatment should ever hurt. And then you're just going to pull to the outside of the face. Great, we're going to repeat this a couple of times.
That feels nice.
Yeah.
Oh.
So it's really, really common to get a little bit of water retention underneath the jaw. We do have a lot of lymph nodes there. Also, everybody has a little pocket of fat here. It's just
normal.
How the face is made. Yeah, it protects our tongue. So it's nice to kind of do a little bit of work along here. Keeping that tool flat, 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 and just dragging it outwards. Maybe try putting your thumb on top and your fingers underneath. Great. Now just dragging it outwards to just above the collarbone and give a little wiggle. Nice. We're going to come back to the top and repeat. Fantastic. Actually get things moving. Nice. So you can do this to like lift up this way if this was like a little concern for you. Or if you want to work under the eyes, you can keep the tool in the same position. Just bring it under the eyes, gentle pressure, slide it out towards the side of the face. Nice.
So you really have to remember like where the face is the most delicate. Like you said, around here we've got a bit more cushioning, but as we go up towards the face, our eyes are really delicate, our forehead, we don't have much fat going on.
Exactly.
So just be gentle.
And it is a really lovely practice, so you don't want people to, I wouldn't want someone to watch a 15-second video of me, get the wrong end of the stick,
and then be
get
turned
bad
away
results
from it,
and be turned away from it. Yeah, exactly.
What do we do afterwards? So I'm all oily.
You can cleanse off the oil or massage it into your skin depending on your preference. And then you just wash your hands. I would recommend washing your tool, and then that's it. You're good to go.
Thank you, Gua Sha. I'll see you next time.
Have you ever wondered how to use one of these? Let me show you how.
Today we're practicing Gua Sha for facial tension and clenching.
And I'm going to show you the 4 motions that I do to get this chiseled look with my Gua Sha.
So, of course, we can use Gua Sha on our face for cosmetic reasons, but actually, it was originally and still is used on the body. I reached out to Daniel Maxwell. He's been practicing Chinese medicine for over 23 years in China and in the UK. He specialises in acupuncture, which is another treatment rooted in Chinese medicine. I'm wondering whether Gua Sha could go in that same direction in popularity. He told me that Gua Sha is usually used to treat pain.
So we've got musculoskeletal pain, we've got lung problems and respiratory infections, and then we've got cosmetic uses on the face. you can feasibly use it down the acupuncture channels as well. So for instance, in the past, you can use Gua Sha all over the back, and it basically normalizes blood circulation where that has become adversely affected due to damage. So I think it's a little bit poorly understood in orthodox medicine and therefore is not used, which is a shame because, you know, it can cut short a lot of problems. The important thing about Chinese medicine is it's a way of thinking about health and illness, and that's its great gift. So it's very traditional, but the most important thing is using traditional theory to understand who it's going to be appropriate for.
Meet this ancient Chinese beauty secret that my grandmother has been practicing for over 50 years.
This is the most classic version, and I like this because of this little injection right here that I think is the perfect to use to, uplift and define your jawline, because this is the perfect shape for it.
The pressure that you're using should be enough to create movement, but not enough to hurt you. All of these movements should be really yummy. And there you have it.
I thought it was really important to speak to someone of Chinese heritage for this story. So we made our way to Shu Jun Healthcare Centre. We're going to speak to Dr. Shu Jun herself. She's got a degree in traditional Chinese medicine. She's going to go through the roots of Gua Sha and anything else that I'm missing. Let's go. How important is traditional Chinese medicine to you?
The Chinese medicine saved my life. So that's why this is very important for me.
It was less about the beauty benefits back in the past, but now more people want to try it to look younger.
Since I came in this country, my face has a lot of that is spots, like is pigmentation.
Yeah.
And I do this, about is half year to 1 year, it's all gone.
Oh.
So that's the time.
It actually worked?
Yeah, from 2003. Yeah. The TikTok was didn't put much knowledge there. It's just to tell you how to do it, and that's finish.
Do you think that young people who are interested in Gua Sha should go to the internet to learn how to do it, or should they come somewhere like your healthcare clinic?
As just is a little professional. Can feel here, that's a blockage. Yeah. If the eye dry, or you feel is like some pain because always the computer every day, and you can feel this. You see blockages. Yeah. That is a lot here. You see.
So if I were to come for more treatments, you could clear the blockage.
Yes, I treatment many people for that.
Why do you think doing Gua Sha has become so popular recently?
It's very easy, effective. I always teach people how to look after yourself.
Prevention first, rather than cure.
Yes.
That's right.
Dr. Shu Jun told me that Western cosmetics is about using a lot of products, whereas traditional practices is more about the process. She told me how her family worked really hard in the village where she grew up in China, and if they got sick, they'd use household items like coins or spoons for Gua Sha. She said here and now is very different. People have more money to spend on ways to make themselves look good.
It is such a gross day. Sorry for making you stand out here, but I've just been in Primark and it is crazy to me how many different products are in there around Gua Sha or just related to traditional Chinese practices. I found this Gua Sha tool for £5, plus there's a jade roller for £4. Obviously not made of jade, but like a facial massage roller. And this isn't just Primark, this is across the high street. Gua Sha has become so popular. Throughout this whole video, I've been really conscious that I wanted to spotlight experts of Chinese heritage because they will know Gua Sha the best. But in all honesty, myself and my team, we found it really difficult. I don't know whether it's the algorithm pointing us in the direction of other kind of creators who are talking about Gua Sha, or just the fact that a lot of people of Chinese heritage in this area are now really booked and busy because of how popular it's become. But it is something I'm conscious of, and I never want it to feel like we're adding to cultural appropriation, or whether or not this is just what happens with things like acupuncture, cupping, and now Gua Sha.
I've tried Gua Sha, but not long enough to see some results. So I reached out to Bimini, who posted her before and after photos after she used it for 30 days.
A lot of these videos that I saw were saying like, oh, it's the all natural Botox, or you don't need a facelift, instant jaw snatching results. I used it every day for 30 days and I very quickly became a believer. I posted photos of myself, you know, day 1, day 30, and the differences are huge. Now, of course, a lot can happen in 30 days. You know, I didn't keep track of what I was eating. There were a lot of variables that changed. But even using it once, you can see a difference. And if anyone's going to experiment with Gua Sha on themselves for the first time, just do one side of your face is my recommendation. That's actually how I won my stepmother over to it. Was just doing one side of my face and then asking her to tell me which side I had done. And she was mind blown. To do anything well, I think you have to understand why you're doing it and how it was developed. Read up on it, see what experts have to say, look into the history of it, how it's been used in the past, how it's being used now. I believe that beauty is only skin deep, but no one ever got an acting job because they had nice kidneys. So it was you know, it's important to us to, you know, stay fresh if we can.
Look, she's not wrong. I feel that pressure to look my best a lot of the time. And I've realised that having this tool that can fit in my pocket and help to do that is hardly a bad thing, even if I'm still learning about it.
Sorry.
I'm really conscious about our spending power as consumers. It could be as simple as consciously thinking about where you buy your Gua Sha tool from, or if you're going to go and speak to an expert, what are their roots and how do they know the practice best? So for now, I think I'm gonna go and return these, but I will carry on using Gua Sha, trying it out, and just looking to people who know it best so I can learn more. This video was the final episode in series 1 of Make It Make Sense, and I've been asking a lot, from whether your faith impacts your career, where are all the black women on bikes, is screen time damaging our eyes, can sound heal you, and could you quit social media? And I found out a lot along the way. I've met some really interesting people, and I've loved working with the team as well to make this happen. Your feedback has been amazing, and just hearing your thoughts on each episode has made the absolute world. So thank you so much. Make sure you are subscribed to these movements so that you'll be the first to know what happens next with Make It Make Sense. But catch you next time.